terribly late, you know. Naughty. Good afternoon, everyone. Today I am doing the Mad Hatter from Tim Burton's new movie, Alice in Wonderland. And although it doesn't come out until next year, I tried my best to study the picture and get it as close as I can. So I'm going to show you how to do the face and make these eyebrows and do this crazy hair. So I do hope you'll be joining me for tea. Okay, so what I have done already is I have gone ahead and painted my face white. I also have my hair in kind of like these crazy pin curls. In the picture, he has some like wild and crazy funky hair. So what I did is I got my hair a little damp and added some gel. And then kind of scrunched it, kind of twirled it, and then pinned it with the, ends sticking out here. Because it looks like the ends of his hair are kind of, sticking out. So, and then he also has the crazy contacts, so I'm wearing those as well. And I believe these are called Louis, or Lewis, however you want to say it. You can find these online if you Google FX contacts. So I'm going to go ahead and start with lips. Okay, and then I'm just going to powder over that because his lips are very matte. Alright, now in the picture his eyes are actually two different colors. And one eye is blue and the other one is like a lavender. And so I'm going to go ahead and do the lavender eye. Okay. On this eye he has what looks like white on the lid and then lavender in the crease. Okay, and then next to that he has a hot pink underneath his eye, and then it comes in at a very defined angle. Okay, the other eye is completely blue, so we're going to take blue and go all the way from the lid to the brow. Okay, and then underneath the eye on this side is going to be red. And it's going to be the same as the other side, where it looks like it starts about here. It doesn't go all the way in, and then meets here. So you want to fill that in with red. Okay, and for the contour on this side, he actually has that in red, and it starts right here. And it looks like it actually ends higher up. Red is a really dark color, so his is a little more subtle, so I'm going to take that down a little bit. And taking a second look, it looks like he has, the contour is coming up onto the nose, about like that. But everything is very well blended out. So I'm going to go in and blend everything down a little bit with some white powder. And I'll come right back and I'll show you how to do the rest of it. Okay, so now I am going to also do the contour on the cheekbones. It's kind of a burgundy-ish color. And comes over and down. And actually mine needs to be a lot more purple, so I'm going to dip into that lavender that we used for the eyes. Lips need to be toned down quite a bit too. The great thing about makeup, it's not permanent, so you can always change things as you go along. Okay, now before I get to the eyelashes and mascara, I really am dying to put on the crazy eyebrows. So what I found was this sheet of like fur at Michael's, and I guess it's something that they sell, you know, for trim for Santa Claus, or, you know, whatever it is you want to use it for. And so I just cut it and spray painted it orange. Okay, when you go to cut the eyebrows, what you want to do is make sure that you separate the hairs until you can see here where it attaches, and then cut along that line, because if you don't do that, you will get all these little hairs all over the place, and it makes a really big mess. You put eyelash glue on the back of it, like this, and once you put the eyelash glue on, you want to make sure that it gets a little tacky before you actually try to apply it, because if you don't, it's just going to make a really big mess all over your face, and you really don't want that. So while I wait for that, I'm going to go ahead and curl my lashes, because we're going to do that next. Okay, that looks like that's setting up. So just want to set that right there. He has a couple little strands right here, like this. And then the rest is kind of brushed over and then swooped up at the end. So now I'm going to line the waterline with, I'm using a white. Okay, and with the same liner, I'm going to take it on the back of a brush, like this, and then I'm going to use a spoolie. You can use an old mascara wand. You could even use a toothbrush if you wanted to. And so I'm just running this along where I put the liner. Okay. And then I'm going to brush that on the lash. And he's got really clumpy lashes, and so you really want to glop it on pretty good. You can also use whatever it is that you painted your face with, and that will set up as well. They actually sell white mascara now, so you can use that too. And now the face is complete and we can move on to the hair. So I'm going to go ahead and take out all of these pins and see what we have. And I want it to be really, really messy looking, because he's kind of got hair all over the place, and there's kind of no rhyme or reason to it. This is about what his entire hair looks like. And then what you want to do is just start teasing it. Spray it orange. Make it as messy and crazy as you possibly can.